Fort Worth City Council's meeting going on right now, as a matter of fact, in Fort Worth to finalize the hiring of a new city manager. But the appointment faces some opposition from some who say the process has been rushed.
Yeah, a couple of council members and a coalition of Fort Worth faith leaders say the vote should be delayed. For the past hour, members of the community have been speaking both in favor and against. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us with the latest. Alex.
Hey guys, you know, it is a packed house here at City Hall, and I can tell you that dozens of people have signed up to speak on the resolution to hire Jay Chapa as the city of Fort Worth's next city manager. I just stepped out of the meeting, and I can tell you that public comment is still going on. Now, two city council members, as you mentioned, and a coalition of Fort Worth faith leaders say that the vote should be delayed because they say the selection process moved too quickly and did not involve community input before naming Chapa as the sole finalist. Now, Councilman Chris Nettles has also filed a conflict of interest request with the city attorney's office. With that, he's requesting a legal opinion before the vote as to whether hiring Chapa would be a conflict of interest. Nettles says his concern is really based on Chapa's recent private sector work as a lobbyist and consultant for hire with clients seeking contracts and economic development deals with the city of Fort Worth. I can tell you that the majority of people I have heard speak today have spoken in favor of Chapa's hiring.
Let's have an open, righteous due process. Let's do the right thing. Perhaps Mr. Chapa is the right guy for the job, but let's not rush the decision. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and wobbles like a duck, it must be a duck and a lame one at that. Don't make this lamed rush decision. I'm pleading with each of you. I'm not yelling and cussing and fussing. Ms. Bivens, I'm asking for delay, not deny.
I have heard that the process and transparencies are issues now. If these were issues, they should have been brought up at the beginning or during the process. I believe you all participated in that interview with all the candidates. You know, I look at this because you don't run a business after the fact. You don't be reactive, you're proactive. But to come up with these issues now makes us wonder why, or makes me wonder why.
And at one point, you see there a speaker at the podium asked that everyone who was there in support of Chapa stand up. You can see there several people did. Now, that didn't sit well with opponents who thought the move was really out of line, but Mayor Parker told the woman she could continue. Now, council is expected to have the votes needed in order to pass that resolution. Of course, time will tell. If so, Chapa would become the city of Fort Worth's first Hispanic city manager. We, of course, will keep you posted tonight on Fox 4 News at 9 and 10.